Welcome to Making and Treating of Steels course. Now I am going to tell you about noble ferroalloys. In the last lecture I was talking about bulk ferroalloys, mainly recapping about ferrochrome, ferromanganese and silicon, which are categorized as bulk ferroalloys, mainly using carbothermic reduction process and submerged arc furnace as a process produced. It is classified into low carbon, medium carbon, high carbon, these particular bulk ferroalloys. Now coming to the noble ferroalloys, what are those particular noble ferroalloys? Why do you use it? This particular noble ferroalloys finds an important inputs, vital inputs to produce special steels or alloy steels. Especially these particular noble ferroalloys finds an suitable application. These ferroalloys are having high value, high content of addition, and it consumes low volume space, this production process. Namely, these particular noble ferroalloys are ferromolybdenum, ferrovanadium, ferrotungsten, ferrotitanium, ferroniobium. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are important noble ferroalloys. Remember these particular points, important for the Viva questions and gate examination. Now coming to these particular noble ferroalloys, just like bulk ferroalloys are carbothermic reduction process. Carbon source need to be added to produce bulk ferroalloys. Whereas for this particular process, if you add carbon, it forms carbide. It could be the molybdenum, vanadium. It will not proceed ferrovanadium. That is why that particular limitation pushed to choose aluminium. Add aluminium addition, so that aluminothermic process is adapted so that you can produce this particular aluminium. Oxide of molybdenum, oxide of iron will go out as aluminum oxide, and these things will remain so that you can produce this kind of noble ferroalloys. This concept need to be very clear about the noble ferroalloys. These particular processes also principally it is used as either deoxidizer or alloying agent, alloying additions. Now the quantity, how much you need to use, it depends upon whether you are using the high alloy steels with a niobium or titanium. How much amount and which grade of steel? Do you want to produce the machinable steels? Do you want to produce the high strength structure steels? It depends upon that particular grade of steel, which ferroalloy you need to use. And now let me take one example, ferromolybdenum. This particular ferromolybdenum finds it is an alloy of iron and molybdenum with varying content of 60 to 70 percentage. Remember this particular point. Point to remember. Now point to understand. Molybdenite is the source for molybdenum. This particular ore is roasted, which is sulfide form, converted into molybdenic oxide form. This particular oxide is mixed with iron oxide and aluminium and reduced in the form of aluminothermic reaction to produce the ferromolybdenum using electric arc furnace only. Default, remember this particular point. Process, these are the raw material, this is the principal aluminothermic reaction process. Now coming to the ferrovanadium. The vanadium vary from 35 to 80 percentage. This particular process is carried out in electric arc furnace. This is also in electric arc furnace, even though it is not mentioned. Remember that particular point for the sake of Viva questions and gate examination questions. And this particular vanadium ore, what are the raw material for this ferrovanadium? Scrap iron and V2O5 vanadium oxide and aluminium, and some amount of flux in the form of calcium fluoride or calcium oxide, CaO or CaF2 form, is added in the form of raw material, mixed and process adapted in the electric arc furnace, melted and finally produce the ferrovanadium. This particular aluminum metal is converted into aluminum in the process and goes out as a slag aluminum, and V2O5 is reduced with mixing with scrap iron ferrovanadium. Now coming to the next point, ferrotungsten. Ferrotungsten, the tungsten vary from 75 to 80% in ferrotungsten, and the raw material for ferrotungsten are ore containing wolframite or scheelite and iron scrap. These are for the source for the tungsten, this is for the source for iron, and this particular tungsten source is tungsten trioxide form ore is reduced. It can be reduced by carbothermically in electric arc furnace or metallothermically by adding silicon or aluminum. It has many ways to produce the ferrotungsten. Remember this particular special point when it is coming to the ferrotungsten. This particular ferrotungsten appears, the produced ferrotungsten appears steel grey color, and the grain structure is very fine grain structure. The fine grains consist of iron, ferrotungsten and Fe2W form of grains usually appears when you observe in the microstructure. Now coming to the ferrotitanium. The titanium may vary two different grades. One is 35% grade, the other thing is 65 to 75% of grade.